Thank you, Jasper. Thanks to be here in Lugano with us and for this fantastic day about digital engagement. And today we had a very inspiring vision about the digital engagement framework related to cultural institution. And I would like to know, in your opinion, what are the main challenges for the cultural sector related to the digital engagement?
That's an interesting question, actually. I think the main challenges, there are many challenges, but I think the challenges aren't the ones we think are challenges, such as money or time or resources. I think we often perceive them as challenges, but they're actually opportunities, that we don't have money to do digital engagement, or that we don't have the staff to do digital engagement, the people with the training. I think in reality, and what we also said in the workshop, is it comes down to, we try and compete often with big brands such as Google and Facebook and Apple on this innovation part of things, on technological and digital innovation. And our main challenge is to stop doing that. Is to recognize that culture in itself has a place in the digital world. It may be different, it may have different, it may look different, it may taste different, it certainly engages its audience in a different way, but not as radically different as self-driving cars or smart glasses or expensive watches that you can control your heartbeat with. It's much subtler things, and the reason, I guess, we can get away with that is that culture in itself is great. I showed the example of Banden, a game made by the Dutch National Ballet, which is a very smart but simple iPhone game that allows you to dance, a dance composed by the Dutch National Ballet, and that's great. That's great, not because it's super expensive or because it's the latest technology. It's great because it's a cultural product that you're able to interact with immediately as an ordinary member of the audience. I still can't dance, but I could never dance something by the Dutch National Ballet, but I can do that now. And I think the main challenge for us in terms of digital engagement is to find these sweet spots where what we have to offer, the valuable things we contribute, make even more meaning in the digital world. So make them participatory in a way that really resonates with our audience.
Okay, thank you. If you see the European scenario, on average, we see that at this moment there's a sort of still gaps between the cultural domain, the cultural organization, and the digital challenges. In your opinion, these gaps is made by a matter of money, or a problem of competencies, or a problem of organizational attitudes toward this issue? Which are those gaps, and what are the reasons for the cultural organization, the difficulties for them to tackle in an effective way this challenge?
Yeah. I think why we're not all of us are adopting the digital revolution as much as we could or should probably has to do with culture. And I don't mean the culture and big culture, but corporate culture, organizational culture that we're struggling with. You see that there's a distinction between interactivity and digital engagement. Interactivity is simple, it's technology. It's putting a button somewhere, and if you press the button, something happens. Anybody can do that. And if you want interactivity, if you have money, you can buy it. Engagement, on the other hand, it's not about a button somewhere. It's a cultural transformation. It's about allowing your audience to have a voice in what you do and working with them as partners and all these other things that are important. And the reason why, well, what I find in my experience, organizations that are lagging behind, they're lagging behind because they haven't made a cultural transformation towards a digital engagement organization. And you'll see that in a lot of things. You'll see that their staff doesn't feel comfortable using digital media, so they need training and they need new competencies, as you say. You'll see that budgets go to the wrong places. Certainly, it's also a question about money. You'll see budgets going to physical buildings, but not to digital products. You'll see lots of little things that limit an organization's ability to be a digital organization. So it's a question of a cultural transformation, much more than money or any of the other things.
Thank you, Jasper.